Hi, my name is Sofia Abigail, and this is my oral exam. In advance, I thank you, teacher, for allowing me to talk about this subject. So let's start. The literary analysis consists of an evaluation to break down and recognize the different aspects that make up a work. This work is done by examining the plot, theme, exposition, style, and other issues relating to a literary work. Thanks to literary analysis, it is possible to know what resource the author of a particular work used, with that intention he used them, and what things he took into consideration when developing a certain structure or pitching on a particular genre. So I will begin to make a literary analysis of the book The Picture of Dorian Gray with the following 10 steps of literary analysis. The first step is the author and the historical framework. The book The Picture of Dorian Gray was written by the British Oscar Wilde, who was born in Dublin in 1854 and died in Paris in 1900. He studied at the Portora Royal School in Enniskillen, at Trinity College in Dublin, and later at Magdalen College in Oxford. In the short space of time that his life lasted, he went from being the favourite writer, pampered and applauded by the nobility and gentry of London, to falling from grace and ending his last year in poverty. The first published book of Oscar Wilde was the poems in 1881, and his first play was Vera o los Nihilistas in 1882. His only novel was The Picture of Dorian Gray in 1891. This book is a melodramatic story of moral decadence, not for its brilliant epigrammatic style. And his most interesting plays by him were the four comedies: The Lady Windermere's Fan in 1892, An Unimportant Woman in 1893, An Ideal Husband in 1895, and The Importance of Being Earnest. The second step is the synopsis. The story, The Picture of Dorian Gray, is about a painter who falls in love with the appearance of a beautiful young man, and he decides to make a portrait of him. The young man has a peculiar desire, which is to always be young, and he will do everything to make it come true. The young man's wish is fulfilled, but for these strange things happen. Sometime later, the young man falls in love with an actress who soon leaves her, and she dies. As time went by, as he grew younger, his soul was losing itself, and to end that he had to make a difficult decision that would change his life. The third step is the plot. In this step, Dorian Gray finds himself in a difficult situation when he sees that his deepest desire has been fulfilled, and that as his ego grows, he commits cruel acts that affect his friends and himself. The fourth step is the characters. The characters in this story are Dorian Gray, Basil Hallward, Lord Henry Wotton, Sybil Vane, Alan Campbell, and James Vane. The fifth step of the literary analysis is the issues and problems of the work. In the book of the Picture of Dorian Gray, the problematic of story focuses more on the power of the human to be a beautiful and young. It's also a complex representation of the moral and immoral acts committed by the human. The chronological time is the late Middle Age. The historical time is the late 19th century and the grammar time is the simple past. In the step of space, the generic space is England Grosvenor Square. The specific space is the Dorian House, the theater, and the library. The literary resource, the special language in which the phrase of this book is written is a dramatic style, and the phrase of literary figures of this book is the world has changed because you are made of gold. This phrase is a represent to expressing the beauty of Dorian Gray. Well, I think this book is interesting, it's fun to read, and is entertaining, but some things bother me, like the egocentricity of the main character, the character of Dorian Gray. Well, from my point of view, it's a metaphysical novel that represents the obsession about the power of youth and beauty. This book is also a metaphorical representation that helps us reflect on what we want in our lives and think better about our thoughts that we want for ourselves. Well, in conclusion of this work, these 10 steps of literary analysis help me a lot to analyze a literary work and know what the author wants to express in the work. So it's all for this work, and thank you, teacher.